Okay, so students, today I will start another new chapter, and this is the last chapter from your revised syllabus. The name of the chapter you can see from the board, that is Our Environment. Okay, so today I will start the chapter Our Environment. Okay, Chetna. So, first you have to know what is environment and what are the different components of environment, and what are the different interactions going on in the environment. So, we will come to know many things which are related to the environment, right? That's why the name of the chapter is Our Environment. Environment, that is everything that surrounds us. Okay, so in your book you will get one heading, that means, or one question: what happens when we add our waste to the environment? As you know that every day we are producing many wastes, different type of wastes in our home, and we are sorry everyone, and we need to throw it, we need to remove it from our houses. Okay, so what happens when we add our waste to the environment? Because when we are removing it from our houses, then we are storing it some places, then this from the stored place or from the dustbin, it is taken by the some people who are working under the government, they are storing it in some other place like this. That means ultimately it is we are storing it in the environment. So we are adding our waste to the environment. Okay, so we generate a lot of material that are thrown away, right? So in the thrown away materials we will find different types of materials, like what type of wastes we can produce in our home. And as you know that different types of wastes can be produced in different places, like in our home we can produce like kitchen waste, like vegetable peels, and the wastes from the bathroom, our fecal material, and some plastic bottles, like the newspapers and other papers. So these type of wastes can be produced in the home, but some other types of wastes can be produced in different type of industry. Like if you go to the coal factory, then you will get different types. If you go to the factory where colors can be produced or cloths can be produced, so there are different type of industries, or they are producing different types of wastes, and we are adding this waste to our environment. And what will happen to the waste? Okay, we have to know. So here they have provided you an activity. Okay, so what they told you to do, I am just telling you that you have to collect waste material from your home, and this could include all the waste generated during a day. What type of wastes? Like kitchen waste, like spoiled food, vegetable peels, used tea leaves, milk packets, empty curtains, okay, and waste paper, empty medicine bottles or strips or bubble packs, and old and torn clothes and broken footwear. These different types of wastes can be produced in your homes, right? Now bury this material in a pit in the school garden, or if there is no space available, you can collect the material in an old bucket or flower pot. Okay, and you have to cover it with at least 15 centimeter of soil. First you have to collect it, and then you can use a tub and you can store it, and you can cover it with the soil whose height is 15 centimeter at least. Okay, now keep the material moist. Now you have to keep the materials moist, and you have to observe it within 15 days of interval. Okay, that is the third step. And After that you have to check that what are the materials that remain unchanged over long periods of time, and what are the materials which change their form and structure over time, and of these materials that are changed, which one changes the fastest. So these are the things you have to check. First one, that you have to check the materials which remain unchanged over a long periods of time. Second, you have to check about the materials which change their form and structure over time. And the third thing is that of those materials that are changed, which one changes the fastest. Okay, these things you have to check and you have to note it down. You can do it at your home very easily. Okay. So from this, Anindo have asked something. Anindo, please wait. Let me finish this paragraph. After that, I will tell you. Okay. So in the chapter life processes, what we have seen that in our body, for digestion of the different types of food, we need different types of enzymes, right? So all the enzymes will not work on a particular substrate. So for particular substrate, particular enzyme is required. That means for digestion of the protein, a particular enzyme; for digestion of the fat, another enzyme; for digestion of the carbohydrate, another enzyme, right? So the same enzyme does not break everything we eat, because enzymes are specific at their functions, and specific enzymes are needed for the breakdown of a particular substance. Okay, so that is why we will not get energy if we eat coal. As you know that coal is the source of energy, but if we eat coal, we will not get energy. Okay, because our enzymes will not break down the coal. Okay, that is why. So like these, many man-made materials will not be or cannot be broken down very easily, okay, by the action of bacteria and other saprophytes. So with these, we can differentiate the substances like biodegradable and non-biodegradable substance. Okay, so which are called as biodegradable substances? Substances which can be degraded very easily by the action of some bacteria within very short time. These are called as biodegradable, and the time taken by different objects to degrade will be the different. Okay, some will be the first term will take very less time and some will take more time. Okay, and the substance which will not degrade easily, these can be considered as non-biodegradable substances. Okay, so many human-made materials like plastics will not be broken down by the action of bacteria and or other saprophytes. So these will come under non-biodegradable substances. And these materials will be acted upon by the physical process like heat, pressure, but under the ambient condition found in our environment. Okay, and these can persist over a long period of time. So from this activity, we have found that some substances may be inert and simply persist in the environment for a long time, or may harm the various members of the ecosystem, and some substances can be degraded very easily. Okay, so from this we have got to know these harmful substances or which can harm the ecosystem. So from this we came to know another new term, that is ecosystem. So next I will discuss about the ecosystem. So what is the meaning of ecosystem? The general meaning of ecosystem is that the living and non-living substances which are living around us, they are continuously interacting with each other, and this is forming an ecosystem. Okay, this is forming an ecosystem. So all organisms like animals, plants, microorganisms, human beings, as well as the physical surroundings interact with each other and maintain a balance in nature. They will interact with each other by maintaining the balance in nature, okay? And all the interacting organisms in an area together with the non-living constituents of the environment form an ecosystem. So, the living and the interaction between the living and non-living components will constitute the ecosystem, okay? And the components of ecosystem, mainly two components of ecosystem can be found. One is biotic component and the second one is abiotic component. So, these two are components of ecosystem, okay? So, biotic, so as the name suggests, bio means living. So, the living components of a ecosystem will be considered as biotic component and the non-living components of an ecosystem will be considered as abiotic components, okay? So, I am repeating that in an ecosystem two types of components can be found and continuously their interaction is occurring. First one is biotic component. Biotic component means that comprising the living organism like birds, animals, okay, and abiotic components comprising the some non-living components or the physical factors like temperature, rainfall, wind, soil and minerals, okay. So, a very good, so from this you have got to know the different examples of these two components. Now, you will get to know a very good example. If you visit a garden, you will find a different type of plants such as grass, trees and some flower bearing plants like rose, jasmine, sunflower and animals like frogs, insects, birds, right? All those living organisms interact with each other and their growth, reproduction and other activities are affected by those abiotic factors like which I have discussed, okay. So, now we can call that garden is an ecosystem. So, next from this we will come to know the types of ecosystem. Ecosystem can be considered as two types, that is natural ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. Natural ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. So, from their name you can understand that natural ecosystem means that the ecosystem which can grow naturally, which can be formed naturally, and artificial ecosystem means the ecosystem which can be made by the human interference, okay, which is man-made. So, under this natural ecosystem we can say that forest is an example of natural ecosystem because forest can be made by the nature, and under the artificial ecosystem a very good example already I have given, that is garden. Another one is aquarium, crop fields, okay. So, according to the types of ecosystem we can make it two, like natural ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. Natural ecosystem can be made naturally, example forest, pond, lakes, and gardens, crop fields are human made, so that is why it is called as artificial ecosystem. These are the main two types of ecosystem, okay. Now you can make an aquarium at your home. So, you can first for making aquarium what you have to do, that you have to make a small rectangular shaped box like structure made up of glass, and you have to where you will keep the fishes. So, next you have to provide the oxygen pump for the fish. You have to provide food which is available in the market. Now, you have to add some aquatic plants and animals in that can be become self-sustaining system, okay. So, after some of you are having aquarium at your home, so you can check it very properly that it is a man-made artificial ecosystem, right? and you can make it very easily. So today, up to this portion, in my next class I will discuss about the different groups of ecosystem. Now after that I want to tell you one thing. I have uploaded 2 videos. One video is the last part of the management, the previous chapter, management of natural resources, and the another video I have uploaded which is related to the practical. Okay, in your from your biology part, in your revised syllabus you can see that 2 practicals are from your biology part. One is related to the reproduction and another is related to respiration. That means carbon dioxide is related at the time of respiration. So I have uploaded another video where I have discussed the practical which is related to respiration. So everyone check the video. Please write down the practical in your practical copy, and you are having a index page. So in the index page, please first write down the practical which is related to the respiration, and second write down the practical which is related to reproduction, as the reproduction respiration chapters comes first before the reproduction. Clear? So don't write the dates, because if it is required I will tell you, after that you will write. So everyone please write it down as early as possible, because I will provide you a date very soon when you have to submit your practical copy. Okay, clear everyone? Any doubt related to the biology practical? Anindya ma'am, please tell to school to make another 2 columns for our answer and to the correct answer, because it is difficult for us. Anindya, I am not getting your point. You can what you want to say. If you face any problem, you can call to the office, and I think they will guide you. Okay, because I am not getting what you want to say. I have uploaded the video, Anindya. Please check it. You can find it in my e-portal also. You will find it there. From the video, please write it down. Okay? Any queries from anyone? Just check it. If you face any problem, let me know in the e-portal. Okay? So thank you and bye bye everyone.